at the AT&T Center. Okay, we got 23 games in the NBA season. What's going to happen tonight when the Spurs take on the duel? But let's go ahead and get into the 60th game of the NBA season as the Spurs take on the Pistons.
It's the two.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Detroit. They've played well of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games. Tonight, an opportunity to continue that trend. And facing off tonight, two offenses that practically live behind the arc. Kenny, talk about the value of being able to hit the three consistently in today's game.
Well, before, back in the day, so to speak, it was just a tool you use. But now it's a very important tool to have in your toolbox, because now teams can't gear in on you. It spreads the floor. It makes defenders chase you all around. And there's not a lot of big guys. No more Shaquille O'Neals in the NBA. So you could play small ball.
I don't picture you as a guy who even has a toolbox.
You know what, Ernie?
I bet you
has the toolbox.
You know what, Ernie? At my size, I want to score. Two guys I hate playing against: David Robinson and Nate Mead. Have to go out and defend them, but in this game, all the big guys, they have to move like guards in order to keep up.
You got a toolbox?
Of course I do.
What's in it?
It's called Shaq and Decker.
Sorry I asked. Let's get down to Kevin Harlan with the call.
Another endorsement.
Non-stop.
A beautiful view here of the Riverwalk, one of San Antonio's top attractions.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the 60th game of the NBA season, as the San Antonio Spurs take on the Detroit Pistons in your AT&T Center in San Antonio, Texas. Can the Spurs keep going against Detroit? We will find out. Spurs on their way toward 50 wins, it appears. So here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are underway.
In their last game against the Rockets in Houston, and they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at them wave after wave.
Nice rebound, and the Spurs hit the nice jump shot there.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Jennings runs the point with Jackson flanking him. Markieff Morris is out there, always praised for his rebounding. As we know, Greg has always been fantastic. Over the past 2 seasons, he's averaged double-digit boards.
And that's why so many teams in this last free agency period, his ability to put points on the board as well as clean the boards. What a deadly combination.
Spurs on defense. Down low, swiped it away. Here's Marjanovic. Aldridge kicks to Parker. Puts up a 3. Here's Marjanovic, and he uses
Marjanovic with the rebound.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
That just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Out to Morris. Morris with a screen on Parker. Morris into the lane. Gets an open look and hits.
Nice shot by Morris.
The Spurs have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Feeds it to Leonard. From deep. There's the bucket. Good.
Kawhi Leonard with the 3.
He's got 5 now.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's Parker with the drive. Aldridge dishes to Green. And again, it's the Spurs from
Spurs with another 3. 12-2 lead.
To open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
And Detroit with a 32-50 record last season. They didn't have any help from the schedule. They had a total of 22 back-to-back series on the year, tied for most in the league.
Offensively, 1 of 4 to start. They're still trying to find their stroke.
Leonard attacking outside Aldridge. And the wide open shot from Green. Offensive rebound. Spurs.
Another offensive rebound by the Spurs.
The ball around now, and that one's
Tony
good.
Parker with the jump shot.
Have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead
Turnover by the Spurs, by the Pistons again. Kawhi Leonard with the thunderous jam, and the Spurs are running away with it against the Pistons.
Pistons trail by 14.
Timeout Detroit. Spurs lead 16-2.
Back-to-backs over half their schedule. Clark, they went 15 and 29 in those games.
And that's part of the reason why the NBA wanted to examine the schedule. I mean, it was a tough year for the Pistons. It's hard to get any momentum when you're playing that many back-to-backs.
A different look here for Detroit. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Morris. Johnson comes in for Morris, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Brandon Jennings. Ilyasova with the ball, picked up by Aldridge, and that one's good. San Antonio leading by 12. Leonard on the wing, Ginobili outside. The kick out to Aldridge. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Aldridge has got his first basket.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this one, passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. The dish now to Baines. Johnson the screen. And it's Baines missing.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Mills passes to Leonard. Up and in
Kawhi Leonard with the layup. Spurs 20-4 lead in the first quarter.
To the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Jackson against Leonard. Jackson kicks to Baines. And the bucket
counts, they get
and
the
he's on his way to
foul.
the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
West is checked in for San Antonio. Price is checked in for Detroit. Kicks it out to Ginobili. And here's Mills for three. It's rebounded by Ilyasova. Pistons trail by 13. Johnson with it. Picked up by Ginobili.
Foul there.
Detroit shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
San Antonio. Ronnie Price. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
All right.
Price hits them both.
Can you guys see the picture? Because on YouTube right now, it doesn't look like it's showing it.
In the first.
And I don't know why.
Kicks it to West. The pass to Mills. And here's Leonard from three. Rebounded by the
in and out.
Pistons. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And how about the
Kawhi
game
Leonard with
plan
the
that was
steal.
constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless
Oh my
the D
goodness,
was
a terrible
to
shot
stop.
there.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
Oh, they hit a buzzer beater three.
No shortage of scoring here.
20-12 at the end of the first quarter.
Spurs lead by 8. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Let me know in the comments, guys, if the live footage is showing or not, because I can't on YouTube. It's not appearing like it is because I had the internet connection situation. So let me know in the comments, you guys, please.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture.
So
and
it's
their love
20-12,
for the game of basketball. It
second
just
quarter.
keeps growing. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
Yeah, it's due to their hustle, as you said, Greg, and it's showing up on the scoreboard, too.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Up Pope in the backcourt. Ilyasova up. Diaw can't hit.
Well, that defense went from
All
poor
right,
to
well, that
no
was a
defense
missed
at all.
shot.
And when he's open like that, you don't see
Out of
him
bounds,
miss those
Spurs
looks
ball.
very often. And you really gotta admire Boris Diaw. I mean, he's found a way to kind of reform his game as he's gotten older. I mean, so different than when he was new to the league.
Tony Parker with the layup.
Change here. Jackson's checked in. Pistons trail by 8. Jennings kicks to Morris. And replay through the first minute here in the second. Jackson has the open look. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
I really like the setup there. Jennings setting the pick.
Here's Marjanovic. Over in the corner, Green. Kicks it to Ginobili. Here's Marjanovic. 6 on the shot clock. Ginobili dishes to Diaw. There's Parker with the 3.
Tony Parker with the 3. 25-16 Spurs.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation?
Timeout San Antonio. Yeah, guys, if you can, let me know if you guys can see the video.
That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Manu Ginobili. Parker with it. And Jennings defensively. And the basket by Diaw.
Timeout Detroit. After a Boris Diaw jumper, Spurs up 27-18.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And Tony Parker, at least some of his success can be attributed to playing with talented bigs. I mean, in his rookie season, he plays with both the Admiral and Tim Duncan. He kept that partnership going with Duncan for several more championships. So while talented, he's also been very fortunate.
Pass to Jackson. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Detroit staying in this ballgame 21-27.
On how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Back to Diaw. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And Parker, here we go. Aldridge the pass to Green. Jennings with the rebound. I'm talking about Parker and the bigs. Tony benefited from their presence, Clark, but they also benefited from
Brandon Jennings go for 3. He got the 3. Detroit with the 3 down. It's huge 20-7 run.
Was the hope and pray.
Right. Diaw with a wide open look. Second shot opportunity.
Oh, goaltending. There you go. Tony Parker with the offensive rebound.
But you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
A different look here for Detroit. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Ilyasova. Johnson comes in for Marcus Morris. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Brandon Jennings. Spurs leading by 5. And Mills kicks to Leonard.
Leonard with the 3. Spurs lead 32-24.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Took him no time at all.
Huge 3 by Detroit.
And how about that? Responding to the 3-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay.
Out of bounds Spurs ball.
Now back and forth. Here we go.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Oh, nice. Tim Duncan got blocked.
Switch here. Duncan's checked in. And a switcher also for Detroit.
Tony Parker with the foul.
Who's checked in for Jackson.
And guys, you know, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, this guy screams potential at you. I mean, perfect size and length and speed for a 2-guard. He plays both ends. Right now, it's all about consistency for him.
On the topic of Caldwell-Pope, he's the kind of guy who needs a year to feel his way around. In college, Greg, you may recall he showed dramatic improvement between years 1 and 2.
Gets called for the foul there.
Yeah, and he has everything going for him. I mean, excellent outside shot, tremendous defensive tools. He just needs to add some strength and stay in attack mode to reach the next level in his development.
Leonard attacking. Here's Mills. That's good.
Patty Mills with the jump shot. 34-29 San Antonio leads here.
You can see he just caught a
with 1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
Immediately got him the basketball.
Johnson outside. Pulls it from the elbow.
Kawhi Leonard with a big block there.
It's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. San Antonio making
What a
switch
block
here.
by Kawhi Leonard. Brandon Jennings had a great look at a three.
Here's Blake, covered by Mills. It's stolen by West.
Stolen there.
In transition, here come the Spurs.
Patty Mills with the layup. Spurs lead 36-29.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a
Caldwell Pope can't get the shot to go. Ginobili with the rebound.
But so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Kawhi Leonard with the dunk. Spurs running the ball down the court.
Up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was. Really nicely done.
They set the pick. Blake dishes to Baines. San Antonio
Defense
with the
by
rebound.
the Spurs.
Their last encounter
From the bench.
So you got
A total team effort.
and a half-court shot by Detroit off the rim. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that will end the first half in San Antonio. The Spurs lead 38-29.
San Antonio, they're up by 9. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. Some great work from him in the first 2 quarters. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
The job that guys have done in the post have been terrific. If they get more of that production in the paint next half, they'll be very tough to beat. They're taking advantage of the late rotations, and they're going right inside and straight to the rim.
Kenny, what'd you think about Detroit?
One problem is that they didn't show enough aggressiveness on the boards. When you start losing a game, that's when you're supposed to tighten up and toughen up. Your pride has to be challenged, and you need to rise to the occasion. They've got to be more aggressive as a team, and that will cut into the lead.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
All right, guys, here we go. The start of the second half. 38-29 the score in San Antonio.
Fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that
Defense
led to
by Spurs
very
to
high
start off
points
the-
per shot number for him. For those of you that are into
Oh, beautiful
analytics,
ball
that
movement.
stat really tells how efficient a player has been.
Kawhi Leonard with
He's
the
been very
assist.
efficient
Tony
so
Parker
far.
with 13
Defensive minded
points.
Green and Leonard are the wings. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Tony Parker. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Outside Jennings. Morris with a screen on Parker. Jennings kicks to Morris.
Turnover.
Pass to Green.
Uh-huh.
Back to Aldridge.
Oh, it's a terrible pass.
Jackson passes to Morris. Green with the
Nice
rebound.
defense by San
Just a
Antonio.
solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been
Oh,
off
no.
the charts.
Easy layup and a timeout by Detroit, who just gave up another Tony Parker layup. 15 points for Tony Parker in this
You know,
one.
he just like every other coach can when the defense
A 42-29 lead.
inside, and boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around.
And San
that's why
Antonio
he
gonna
needed
call
the
it a quick timeout.
Superb assist there. He played the role of...
And guys, Brandon Jennings, some people love his chaotic game. Some can't stand it. One of the more polarizing talents in the
An
NBA.
11-point
Yeah, I
game
don't
for the
think he'll ever
Spurs.
shoot for an efficient percentage or become a lockdown defender, Kevin. He's an offensive catalyst. He pushes the action. He'll go on scoring binges, but I think he does more good than bad with his style of play.
Oh, Aldridge can't get the shot to go.
For Detroit. Here's Jennings. Cannot hit.
Tony Parker with the rebound.
San Antonio leading by 11. Picked away.
Oh my goodness, a turnover again by the Spurs.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. That's good from Jennings on the assist by Jackson.
Brandon Jennings with the nice layup. Detroit just playing really hard.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. He just served him up.
Tony Parker with the nice layup.
Special. There just aren't many guys like him who can accelerate to the rim and finish in style.
Jackson dishes to Baines. Pass to Ilyasova. Morris a screen, shoots off the screen. Shot is good, and the
Brandon
Spurs
Jennings,
lead is
nice
cut
shot
down
there.
now to just 9 on the basket from Brandon Jennings. Parker kicks to Aldridge.
Oh, Aldridge with the dunk.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
Brandon
Hey guys,
Jennings
it's
with the
not
nice
the
shot
time
there.
for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Kicks it out to Leonard. The three.
Wow, that was the best look I've had at a three
And even
in quite some
3-on-3
time.
break. Dishes to Morris.
San Antonio
with the
or
rebound.
Detroit just cannot
At
use
one
it.
point, they led by 16. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Leonard against Jennings. Open shot. Green. And
Danny
that
Green
one
with
off
the long
back of the
two.
rim and in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Jackson kicks to Morris. And the shot is
Nice
good.
shot there.
Morris has got
Pistons are
6
not
points.
shooting terribly.
And boy,
They're
did
shooting
he ever sell
55%, but San Antonio
Buffet
shooting
to absolute
61.
perfection.
Parker drives in. Green. That doesn't go either for Green. And still
Aldridge with the steal.
outside Leonard.
Oh my goodness.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Marjanovic outside Aldridge. 6 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. They get it back.
Oh no. Oh, it's a rebound.
43 seconds left here in the third quarter. It's Parker outside. Count the bucket.
Tony Parker with the
Parker's got 9
three.
points here in the second half.
He's played an important
20
role in their
points for
offense
Tony
today, guys.
Parker.
Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Jennings kicks to Ilyasova. Can't get it to go. Aldridge with some
Aldridge with the. Oh, Tony Parker lost the ball.
Morris into the lane. He kicks to Jackson. Outside Jennings. Clock at 6 and out of bounds.
And he steps out of bounds.
Spurs gain possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Mills passes to Duncan.
Oh,
Good
Tim
work
Duncan
defensively by
had the
Morris.
shot underneath the
Excellent, really
basket.
solid job, actually, by the defense.
And that will
to get
end the
his way
third
as he
quarter,
was going
ladies
up
and
there.
gentlemen. The Spurs
Well, through
lead
3/4 of play,
51-39.
down double digits. It may be difficult to
Incredible
overcome.
quarter by Tony
Spurs
Parker.
lead by 12. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next.
All right, guys. So here we go. The
And
fourth
we're
and
getting
final
underway
quarter
the fourth
here
quarter.
in
The
San
scoreboard tells
Antonio.
the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here.
Spurs looking to close it out to pick up their fourth straight
On
win.
the court for the Pistons, Marcus Morris is out there with Johnson. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Price in at the one spot.
Tim Duncan with the long fadeaway shot.
Pistons trail by 14. Johnson outside. They set the pick. He dishes it to Caldwell-Pope. Good. It's Johnson with the
Nice
assist.
three. Timeout, San
The defense
Antonio.
has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially
Detroit
when
just
the ball
continues
is in
to
his
fight.
hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the
David
offensive
West
end,
with the
saying,
nice dunk.
I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Timeout, Detroit now.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And for David West last season, the thought was he might increase his production with Paul George out, but the opposite happened. West suffered his lowest scoring output in a decade, only 12 points per game on 47% shooting. Rough showing for the former All-Star.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Puts it up from 12. Tim Duncan
With the rebound. Here goes Kawhi Leonard pushing the ball.
In this game, that's definitely been a factor.
Ginobili got fouled hard
Man, it's been
by
a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Well, Greg, getting back to West, even though his scoring was down, his playmaking was up. You were talking about that. Clark, 3.5 assists a game last season, by far the highest number of his career.
David West with the rebound, and the Spurs are already running.
He's very smart. He's tough.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard with a thunderous
He
dunk.
makes things happen. Impacts winning in a lot of ways, and those assist totals indicate that.
16-point lead.
Price dishes to Caldwell Pope. Here's Morris. Detroit,
Morris had
no
a
good
tough
that time
shot
either.
there over
That's
Duncan.
what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Johnson in the corner. The three. Second chance shot. Duncan. With the block. Ginobili right side. He feeds it to Duncan. From 13, and the Spurs.
Tim Duncan with another fadeaway shot.
Here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
But also, they put
Duncan
the offense
has-
on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
And Baines
Tim Duncan
pulls it
missed the
down.
layup.
Baines has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Ginobili.
Now the fast
Kawhi Leonard.
with the slam.
Spurs lead by 20.
Got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
The feed to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. The dish now to Baines. To end the run. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. San Antonio
0
leading by
points
20.
in the.
Leonard kicks to Ginobili. Off target
Oh,
from three-point
Ginobili
range.
misses the three.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Morris passes to Johnson.
Kawhi
And he was
Leonard
fouled
picks
on
up the
way out.
foul.
2 free throws now for him.
And guys, he's not the tallest or most imposing wing player, but Stanley Johnson has incredible strength and really unmatched confidence. One reason why so many were high on him in the draft.
Reggie Jackson's checked in
18-point
for the
lead for
Pistons.
San Antonio.
Jennings comes in for Price. Parker drives in, gets to the rim for two
Tony
with the
Parker
team all over him.
having an incredible game. A
Parker's got
20-point
11
lead for
points
San
here in
Antonio,
just the second
and
half.
that will wrap it up with under 2
And
minutes
for
to
Johnson
play.
out of Arizona, Greg, his strength, as you were talking about, is his biggest asset. Helps that he is
Kawhi Leonard and Tony Parker have been unstoppable in this ball
He told
game.
me he likes to play the 2K game.
Yeah, he does enjoy that. He likes to play the real game, too,
Yeah, he
because
does.
he's hyper-competitive, and I think he's got a chance to be a superb defender
Duncan with the
at
block.
NBA level.
Man,
Detroit
Duncan
making
has
the
been
switch.
very
Morris is checked
assertive.
And so it's going to end up
Oh,
in the record
no.
books as a blowout, a dominating performance. for
Danny
San Antonio.
Green with the long
They could do
three.
no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget.
Beautiful dunk by Reggie Jackson.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight we'll make it 46.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken.
Tim Duncan with 6 points here in the fourth quarter.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Tony Parker. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Morris with a screen on Green. Morris dishes to Morris.
Morris
sinks the triple.
Nice 3 there.
Man who can shoot from distance
this
like
game
that.
is about over, ladies and gentlemen.
And Parker, here we go, uses the glass to
nice off the bucket shot there.
The lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Baines.
Duncan with the big block.
Leonard against Jennings. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
And here comes all the final reserves.
.15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Diaw. That 3 off the mark.
And that will be it, ladies and gentlemen.
Blake with it. And so
71-49, the final score in San Antonio. The Spurs win big.
By far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. And it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Tony Parker. He put up a new season high tonight, and if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here.
Tony Parker is putting on a show. The Sabone Assassin does it again. Man, see, he started out as a traditional one guard, bringing the ball up, getting to the back filler. But now, the team, it leans on him.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
Well, guys, that will end the 60th game of the NBA season. I hope you guys enjoyed the game. Thank you guys for watching. I know that, or really it's more of a commentary of the start of like a video. My internet's kind of messing up on me right now, and I do apologize for it. Hopefully for the 61st game of the season, everything gets better when we face the New Orleans Pelicans. Until then, I'm HOWTONEVOLUTION. Please subscribe to me, HOWTONEVOLUTION on YouTube, and I'll see you guys for the 61st game of the NBA season as the Spurs take on the New Orleans Pelicans. Until then, I'm HOWTONEVOLUTION. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.